Hey guys, it's Reeker from Cut Through Recordings, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about scream vocals. So I'm probably going to split this into two parts. First, we're going to go over making the vocals sound good on their own, and then in the second video, we'll talk about fitting them into the mix. Scream vocals, like many things in modern metal, they take a lot of processing to really get them to the point where it's what you actually hear in the final mix. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play, and I'm going to bring up this fader right here, which has all of our scream vocals in it. It's a group track, and we'll just kind of hear what they sound like initially. So let me find a good spot here to start this, and let's see here. Go with right here. Oh, I have something soloed. Oh, my track, of course. Alright, so I'm going to hit play now. Okay, so that's what we're working with. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create two new tracks. So if you right-click, let's see, we'll right-click here, insert a new track. We got two here. The first one, we are going to name this Vocals Ambient. Okay? We're going to use this track probably for both the screams and the clean vocals. And also another thing I want to do real quick here, I need to turn this reverb on my voice down a little bit. It's driving me crazy. So, anyways, so yeah, we're gonna take this this vocal ambient track here that's gonna be used for the screams and the cleans, and then this other track, it's gonna be screams. We'll call this parallel, or we'll just call it screams comp. What we're gonna do is on the screams comp track, we're gonna add a compressor. I'm going to use Density MK3 because it's a very good bus compressor, and I'm going to set the timing fairly fast. We'll put it at 300 on the release here, and we are going to go down to the in and out as I showed you in the last video, and we're going to create a receive from the screams the bus. So we're going to also go over here to the ambient track, and we're going to do the same thing. Alright, so whenever we hit play, we should be getting the same thing in all three of these tracks here, so it's probably going to be very loud. Yeah, very loud. Okay, so we got that set up. First, let's go ahead and bring down this vocals ambient track. We don't need that right now. We're going to go up to Density MK3, and we're going to crush the living crap out of these vocals. I'm just going to put the drive up as high as I can. And we're going to hit play again. Okay, so that already makes a big difference. It gives the vocals a little bit more power. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to the actual screams bus track, and we're going to add an EQ. I'm just going to use re-EQ, and I'm going to boost around 5K, and we're going to give this a pretty big boost, because I noticed these vocals seem very lacking in the highs, so they just sounded very muddy to me. So let's go ahead and hit play again, see what this sounds like. We can kind of A-B it. Okay, so I think that makes a very good difference too. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to compress the original vocal track. I'm going to use the modern plugins. This is a free pack of plugins you can download. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description on where to find them. These are very useful. There's a lot of really good unique plugins in here, including a a distressor clone. But the one I'm going to go with right now is the modern amplifier. It's a LA3A clone. And I'm choosing this because I usually end up using my Waves LA3A on the vocals. So just kind of stick to what I'm used to. I'm going to use this. We're going to turn up the peak reduction. We're going to hit play and kind of play around with these settings. Okay, so I think I am going to bring down these highs on the EQ just a little bit. Okay, so I do notice something funny is happening if you hear the S's on his vocals. So I believe it has something to do with one of these compressors, so we're going to have to listen back and try to figure out which one it is. It might just be something natural in his vocals. I'll have to play around with that after this video and see if I can figure out a way to get rid of those. Might just be something as simple as a de-esser. But anyways, we'll go ahead and move on. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to my guitar and bass plugins, and I'm going to grab TSC 808, which is a Tube Screamer clone, and we're going to put that on our main vocal track here. I'm going to put the drive up pretty high, and I'm also going to put the tone up to almost all the way over, maybe just a little bit less, and I'm going to put the mix at about 40%. So what this does is it's going to distort the vocals, but not to a point where they're unrecognizable. So here we go. Okay, as you can see, I ended up bringing that down just a little bit more. And now we're going to start using this vocals ambient track. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to my delays and reverbs, and I'm going to grab Epic Verb, which is a free plugin that I've showed you guys many times. We're going to set this to room and leave the wet all the way at 100%, and we're going to sort of listen. I'm going to have to bring this in as we listen, and we'll kind of find a good happy medium for this. As this is going on, I'm going to start compressing this reverb track to see if I can get a cool sound out of it. Alright, I think this is a pretty good starting place for the vocals. I'm pretty happy with how these are sounding right now. And I just kind of want to go back to this little glitch right here, and I want you to really listen to for the reverb and the really cool effect that it adds to this. It'll be about right here, so let's... So yeah, I think we got a lot going here. In the next video, we'll either go on to cleans next, or we'll work on fitting the vocals into the actual mix. I'm not sure yet, but anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.